I've lost fat 3 times in the last few years and helped multiple school owners do the same. So in this video, I'm going to share my honest advice for busy school owners who want to lose fat without sacrificing their community growth. So the first advice is increase your testosterone levels. So when I first found out about testosterone was in 2023, remember I was watching this YouTube video and they're talking about it, hyping it up and saying like how it's gonna help you build muscles, stay lean, have energy, feel more like a man. And I got hooked instantly. Actually, I thought like, damn, this sounds like superpowers. But it makes sense to not try increase it. So I took their advice, listened, and yeah, started working on like increasing it by the tactics they talked about in the video. And just a few days after, I remember how I noticed like one time I was in the gym and had so much more energy. I was feeling better, and I felt like damn, increasing my testosterone has actually helped me a lot. And from then I just kept on increasing it, and understand the power of it. Because first of all, I had more energy, which was a huge one because it helped me go to the gym more, push harder in the gym, and I just basically had the energy to put down the work. And what it also did was my mindset just got a bit stronger, so I could be more strict with food, I could be more disciplined, helped me a lot with overall productivity, but just my like, physicality became so much better. Building muscles became way easier, and especially with losing fat is super powerful because te- the high testosterone you have is easier to lose fat. Your body just burns more fat. If you have low testosterone, it's so easy to gain fat, and it becomes very hard to lose fat. You have the energy to put down the work. So if it's losing fat, okay, going for walks, going to the gym, doing all those things. If you have high testosterone, those things are easier. Eating clean, way easier. Sleeping better, and also building muscles because building muscles helps with losing fat. So the benefits of having high testosterone is insane. And how do you increase it? So how I increase it, it was one habit I started doing, and it was at least 4 eggs every day. Because eggs they have good fats, good like cholesterol, which help our body to produce testosterone. So that was a huge thing, just eating more eggs, and I actually felt the difference when I started having 4 eggs a day. I felt stronger, had more energy. So that's something you can try out. Start having more eggs, like 3, 4 at least a day. I'm at 6 currently. I have 6 every day. And then there are other foods like butter, Brazil nuts. That's an underrated one. I have 2 Brazil nuts every day with my breakfast, and those foods are good. Like fatty meat, like healthy fats, like avocado, salmon, steak, olive oil, nuts, a few different nuts like Brazil nuts, butter. All those things are great for testosterone. The fat help our body produce it. That's like foods to eat. Then there are a lot of things not to do, like no sugar, no alcohol. What more? Seed oils, stay away from that. Stay away from like junk food, high sugar foods, because those decreases the testosterone. And then what more? Getting 8 hours of sleep helps a lot. And what sunlight is a very good one. Just getting at least 30 minutes of sunlight every day. And if you live in a like cold country, like a country that where it's very dark at winter time, for example, like I do, then vitamin D supplements are really powerful. Honestly, all the winters I used to have like low energy before, but then I started taking vitamin D supplements. Very easy, you just take the supplement once a day. I started having way more energy and I actually felt the difference. So that's a big one. Getting enough sunlight, getting vitamin D, and a few more things. For example, one thing is use a metal water bottle and not a plastic one because plastic decreases testosterone because it has like bad chemicals and stuff. But the main thing is just diet, eat good foods, stay away from the bad foods, sleep 8 hours a day, get sunlight, do those basic stuff, stay away from bad stuff. And by the way, if you're not already joined my free community, go do it. It's pretty good. I'll just show you. Yeah, I'll just show you it. So I have these live calls like I'm having right now, weekly. I post regularly. I have over 270 other people in there, also engaging, posting, sharing knowledge and inspiration. And then you can go to Classroom. I have a diet plan, a workout, and a full test run boost protocol. This one is great. I can, yeah, I basically have a full post breaking down more than like 10 things you can do to increase your testosterone. Very good. Go check it out. But back to the video. Second advice. Are you ready? And that's ChatGPT. So I was on a call with a client, one of my clients, a few days ago, and he was like, I started like using ChatGPT and like sending pictures of my food to ChatGPT, and it gave me some like good insights. And I was like, yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I do. Like when we started talking about like how powerful ChatGPT is for fitness, because what you can do with ChatGPT if you use it right is get instant feedback of what you eat, very like good ways on how to work your way around different situations like traveling or not having the foods you usually eat at home or like a bunch of stuff. ChatGPT is so powerful. It I have used it for a long time now, like over 6 months for my fitness. It helped me lose like 13 pounds for the summer. I use ChatGPT a lot. I still use it until this day with my fitness to keep making progress. And the thing with it is like really powerful. It can help you a lot with losing those 20 pounds in the next 3 months, but only if you use it right. I remember one time in high school, there was we had this exam, and on it, me and my friend, we both like didn't care about school, so we used ChatGPT for it for this like assignment, and I told him like, yeah, I got C, so like F, that's bad. First grade, A is best. I got C, so like in the middle, like all right, that assignment. He got an E, so it was just like that he got accepted. It was the second verse grade you can get. And I was like, damn, we both yet use ChatGPT. This means I use it better than you. And that's like when I realized everyone in the world like has ChatGPT almost, but not everyone can use it right, especially for fitness. It's only not a lot of people know how to use ChatGPT right. Everyone tells me this is so funny. Oh, but everyone can use ChatGPT to get in shape, to to lose fat. Why would they even work with you and get your help with it? Like some people say this. just like haters. And I'm like, okay, so why isn't like the whole world in great shape then? Because they can't use ChatGPT to do it. They don't know why. They don't know how to do it. So let me go through how I use it. How I use ChatGPT. First of all, diet plan. I make a diet plan with ChatGPT. So I just say which foods I want to have in my diet, and then I ask like, okay, these are the numbers I want to have. I know like how much protein I should have, how many calories, depending on my goal. This is the protein. This is the calorie. Make the diet plan for me. And then I can also get feedback. Okay, I want this meal to only take 10 minutes to prepare. Like, what can I eat? What are better foods? Okay. Then use like small things. I tweak it with it. Ask a lot of questions. For example, I made a switch for my breakfast. I used to have like an apple and a Greek yogurt, but then I was like, what is the best to have to my Greek yogurt? Like, what is what can I have? What is better than like fruits? What is the best thing for like my fitness and health? And they said berries, so I switched to berries now. I have berries in Greek yogurt, and they used to asking like these questions, giving me feedback. Used to like sending what you eat in a day and say, give me feedback. I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months. Give me feedback on how I should change my diet, and it will give you pretty good feedback. Some people say, "Oh, AI is it doesn't even know everything." That's fake. It knows pretty much everything. It has, and if AI gives you a bad answer, that doesn't mean AI is bad or it doesn't work. It means your question was bad and it didn't work. It's not a good question. Some people out there making millions or getting jacked by using AI because they can use better. They're just good at using it. That's the thing. So yeah, getting feedback on your diet. Same with like workouts. I've gotten feedback like workouts. For example, I had lower back pain a few days ago, and I was okay. Like, how can I? What should I do to fix it? And they gave me a few exercises. I started doing it now, and already feels better. And back like a few weeks ago, they gave me some stretches to do, which also helped. I just use AI mainly on your diet. Why? Because that's my third advice. Third advice: fix your diet. Focus on your diet. Because earlier today, just this morning, I was in the gym working out with a client. So yeah, I have most of my clients online, but also have one ERL because he lives in my city. And I was working out with him, and we were talking about like the progress. And he said he'd been sticking to his diet for the whole day, but not on Sunday because he had something with his kid, like birthday party or something, and he ended up eating like pizza and cake. And I was like, you did good the whole week, but now Sunday you slipped a bit. Now your whole week is damaged a lot, and get like and your progress is like much slower than now. He still had lost like 2 pounds, but if he hadn't done that, could have lost 3, 4 pounds. That over time adds up. That's the difference between 4 pounds and 8 pounds in a month, or like 8 pounds and 16 pounds, or uh, 14 or 12 pounds in a month. Like the, the diet needs to be locked in. Diet is 90% if you want to lose fat. Working out, going for walks, they are great, but they just speed things up. Think of it, 90% is diet. 5% is just like normal stuff you do. And then the last 5% is just like the workouts and walking. It's something like that. Like I would say, I've talked with people, lost 40 pounds just from fixing their diet, not even working out. And I also did the mistake of just doing more cardio. But the thing that really made a difference was fixing my diet, eating high protein, eating a calorie deficit. And how do you find those numbers? Protein, that's basically how much you weigh. If you're 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein. Calories, your body weight times 10. If you're 200 pounds, 2000 calories. That's how much you should eat. And then what you can do is take those numbers, put it in ChatGPT, and say, give me a diet plan. If you don't want to like get a coach or someone to do it for you, and yeah, you can use ChatGPT for that. But basically, diet is everything. Why you see people in the gym who are fat, even though they go to the gym, they're fat. Why? Because their diet sucks. So what should you not eat? This is the biggest thing. If you're on a school, maybe know Sam Ovens, and something he has talked a lot about is like do less, not more. Eliminate things, especially in his old YouTube videos. I just watched one of those earlier today. They're great. But what to not eat? No high sugar foods, no junk food, no seed oils, even like milk. Don't have that. If you eat some carbs, don't have a lot of that. And like meaningless food that doesn't really help you with anything. If it's not high protein, it's pretty meaningless. Or if it's not like vegetables or some healthy food, it's pretty meaningless. Alcohol, candy, like all those bullshit chips, don't eat. And then what to eat? Very basic things: meat, vegetables, can have some healthy carbs like rice, potatoes, and that's it. If I would give you the most essential, is like this very easy food: ground beef, eggs, vegetables, and potatoes. Those four foods. Commit in. And yeah, that's what we eat. Focusing on meat and eggs. Those are the best foods. Nothing else. Meat, eggs, vegetables, some healthy carbs. That's basically high protein. Not any bullshit. Just that. And I currently have 3 spots open to work with me one on one to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months. And if you're curious, there is a link to apply in the description. First come, first serve. Go apply now. The spots will be gone soon. Conclusion: increase your testosterone, use ChatGPT, and fix your diet.